gosh, I am so sorry I'm a couple minutes late. I had a lot going on. And I also had extra questions that I had to write down just before I got here, so that's what I've been doing. All right, let's go ahead and introduce our guest for tonight. I have Ricki of ND Crafts 23, I think her name is. So let's go ahead and let her in. Let's see where she is. Hold on. Oh, there she is.
Hi.
Hi. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me move you around. Like I said, I was not set up.
You're good.
I wasn't ready. Oh my gosh, you're so cute. Look at all your little ducks.
Oh, there's so many more.
Oh, I love it. Okay. We have lots of friends in the chat. Let's say hey to some people. We've got Amy, Morgan, Casey, Lauren. Liv is here. Oh my gosh. So great. All right. So, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good. Oh, I'm getting a little weird feedback. Do you guys hear that feedback?
I hear the echo.
You hear an echo. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is it... What was it you were saying you were having problems with? Was it those headphones?
No. No, this should be all taken care of. The thing that wasn't working was my laptop.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Liv says, Ricki's got some mic static. Not sure if it's an easy fix or not. I don't know.
Testing.
Yeah, it's every time you speak.
Every time I speak?
Yeah.
Here, let me try something.
Yeah, go for it. Do whatever you need.
Okay, can you hear me?
That is perfect. Yes, whatever you
Okay.
did, perfect. Literally perfect.
Okay, awesome.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So you know what? When I put up the podcast, I'm just going to cut it right here. All right, so welcome to Spilling the Tea with Susie. It's Susie, and this is Ricki, and here we are. This is our show. So welcome, Ricki, and thank you so much for joining me. I'm so excited to have you.
Oh, thank you for having me. I'm super excited.
Yeah. Do you have tea?
I don't.
Oh, well, too bad.
I thought about getting a London fog, and then I didn't get around to it. So.
It's fine. It's fine. I literally, I got Liam down. I ran downstairs. I threw some water in the microwave, and then I came here, and I had 4 more questions to write down to you that somebody had messaged me.
Oh my
and I was
goodness.
I'm gonna be late.
It's okay. It's okay.
We're here. We're here now. We're ready to go. Oh my gosh, we have so many more people here. Hello, Kristen. Hello, Josh. Hello, Jetpack. Daniela. Oh my gosh, Abby's here. Oh, you guys are just the best. Thank you all for joining. Amy had tea earlier. We kind of match.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. Oh,
Go for it.
Liv says that I was a little quiet. All right, so let's turn on some music. And yeah, let's go. All right. Are you ready for your first question?
I don't know. Am I?
I hope so.
Start off with the really easy ones and build up, or it's put in all the hard ones at first and then it'll slowly calm down.
I wouldn't say any of these are hard. Just that some of them will make you think.
Ooh. Okay. We'll see how I do, on the spot. So.
Yeah, as always, jetpacks are the most unhinged. So we'll see how you feel. All right, so your first question is probably a really easy one for you. What's your favorite thing that you've crocheted? And it doesn't have to be like Nancy Drew.
Ooh.
Just in general.
Does it have to be crochet, or could it be knit as well?
Oh,
because they're
sure.
very similar.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Well, actually, I would still go back to crochet anyways. I crocheted a stuffed animal cow for my daughter, and I even made like a little necklace around it with a bell at the end, so it like dings and everything.
That's cool.
Like a cowbell.
That's really neat.
So I think that's one of the things that like comes off the top of my head that I am really proud of. I would say something that's like a close second is I actually made this like spider collar, white collar crocheted.
Ooh.
And so it's kind of like a pioneer collar.
Oh, that's so cool.
You like stick it underneath something. I really love that I did it, and I love how quickly I did it. It doesn't quite work with everything that you wear, though. You have to find like the right clothing for it, and I just don't have very many pieces that it works with, and so it's just kind of like I have it until I can find something to wear it with. So yeah.
I mean, yeah, that works. That's super cool, though. Like, I mean, you'll have to show me that because that sounds really pretty.
I don't know where it is.
That's okay.
So.
Oh, everyone loves that. Everyone thinks that's super cute. Yeah, you're gonna have to post a picture of it now.
I am. I'll put it. Okay, I'll write a thing about. Start writing down all the things to put in my story for everyone.
Good. Awesome. All right. So then, how many different types of crafts, like / art, do you know how to do? Not necessarily like mastered, but like, like what are the types of crafts that you enjoy doing?
So the types of things that I really enjoy doing are crocheting and knitting. Those are my two main ones. Embroidery I have learned how to do, but I don't do it that often. And I wouldn't say that I like memorized all the different stitches that I could do with it. So embroidery is just kind of like a side thing. I've been wanting to get more into scrapbooking, but as I've done research, I feel so overwhelmed by how creative people are. So, but scrapbooking is on the list. I can't draw to save my life, so that's off the list. Let's see. What other types of things are there that are crafting? There's so many of them.
So many.
It's probably like I'm blanking.
It's okay.
My sister actually is probably more talented than I am at crafting.
Does she do a lot more?
Yeah, she does a lot of drawing and painting. She's done jewelry making. She's done calligraphy. She's done scrapbooking. So she's done all the areas where I like try not to touch, because those are the areas that is the most daunting for me. But I do more of the things like sewing and things like that. So that have to do more with like clothing. That's super cool. I hope to make a quilt someday, and that's on the list of like things that are daunting, but I do want to learn at some point. Yeah,
for sure. Oh, I've always wanted to make a quilt. My best friend is super into quilting, but I don't really do like sewing crafts as much. Like I can knit. I have not yet learned how to crochet. But like that's it. That sounds really daunting to me.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get more into my crafting through time on my channel. It's gonna take me a little bit of time because we're just in this stage with both of my daughters that it's just so difficult to get any crafting done at all.
Yeah.
And so I it's just like really hard to have like a timeline for things right now, but I do have a lot of fun things in store. I'm super excited. So
can you tell us one of the things?
How about I give you a sneak peek at one of the
Yes.
things? It's not much, so you're not going to be able to tell. But I just started working on this one today.
Oh, it's a cute little tiny thing.
It's a cute little tiny thing. That's right. That's what it's called. Yeah, so it's coming together. I think there might be one person in chat who knows what I'm working on, but yeah, that's just like coinkydink.
Yeah.
And so it's just kind of like they won't share though. They know I'm keeping it a secret, so
Morgan thinks it's a duck.
it's a duck.
Mm.
Good guess.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that's on brand for you.
it is on brand. I do have a duck on the future.
Okay.
So
Do you
there.
have a puffin on the future?
I have a puffin already made, but it's not the puffin that you're wanting.
Okay.
The puffin is on the future.
Okay.
Do you know how big my list is?
I do know. I do. I understand. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Your microphone is doing the thing again.
It's doing the thing again.
I'm sorry.
I switched the microphone and everything.
Oh, I'm so sorry. If it
But
is,
I don't know if it's you though, because I'm hearing an echo from you
I don't know.
on your end.
I have literally no idea. We're just causing chaos tonight, apparently. So.
I don't know if switching back and forth would be better. Is it a little bit better? Is it a little bit better now?
No.
Or
No, nothing
no?
has changed.
Okay. Okay.
It's okay. We will survive this. We're gonna.
How
get
is
through
this?
Oh, much better.
Oh, we're just gonna go back and forth. Okay, cool.
Okay, so I'll just like tell you every time, and then we'll just
Yeah.
swap.
Just switch out.
The worst. Oh, Ricki, you break everything.
I really do.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, and I'm sorry that you're hearing an echo from me. I have literally no idea how to fix that.
It's not too bothersome, and as long as they don't hear it, I'm okay with it.
I don't think people can hear it. If you guys hear, listen, sound off in the chat. If something's wrong, you let us know because we'll fix it.
Seriously,
We'll
though.
find a way.
I always have issues, and I just assume that someone will tell me. So
Yeah, same. Yeah. Well, you know what? I went through the entirety of playing the final scene without anybody telling me that my camera was in front of partially in front of the text box.
Oh.
And I found that out when I posted the VOD, and I was like, nobody told me?
Nobody told you. I think it's something where sometimes, like, even I in chat, before I got into streaming, I would want to be polite, and it's like, oh, I can deal with that watching as a streamer, because I know that sometimes, like, things happen and then you can't really control.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I'm a streamer, it's like, now I'm always like, if I'm there, I tell the problem as soon as I see it, because it's like, I realize that as a streamer, they appreciate it so more if they can fix the problem right away. So
Absolutely. Daniela says a stream is never perfect without a set of technical mic issues. Definitely know that feeling. I bet you do.
I know the feeling. And
So-
she does too.
John just suggested that we do a bingo card. So, like, I guess it would be like mic issues, you know? That would be great.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so next question. While we still have Mike going on, do you have a favorite Bible verse that you could share?
I will say that my favorite Bible verse is actually our whole family verse, which is 2 Timothy 1:7, which is, "For God did not give us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and self-control." And there's different versions of it, but it's my favorite just because I have an anxiety disorder, and so having this, like, God did not give you a spirit of fear, and whenever I face that fear and anxiety, I can give that up to him, and he's going to give me power and love and self-control, and a sound mind, and it's just so comforting, and that was the part of the reason why my husband and I chose that one. My husband suggested it at first, but he didn't realize the whole thing with my anxiety at that point, but it ended up being just perfect. And so, yeah, we definitely lean on that verse a lot.
Oh, I love that. That's such a good one. Yeah, it gives me a lot of peace as well. Yeah, because I also deal with anxiety, and all the verses about like not needing to be afraid are high up on my list. Yeah. So then, okay. If you, this is totally unrelated. If you could live anywhere but where you are, unrealistic or not, where would you live?
Unrealistic or not? Whoa. I think that expands my options here.
I think so.
Honestly, where I'm actually going to be moving is my ideal place.
I wondered if you'd say that, yeah.
So I think we decided this is okay. I think so. Well, I'm moving to where other Clue Crew members are, and I want to give them the privacy of where they live, but maybe I can describe the place a little bit.
Whatever you feel comfortable with, by all means.
I'm gonna go with describing it just so that I can make sure that I'm being respectful of them.
Absolutely.
But I love forestry area. I love it where it's warmer and moist and rains a lot. It is not near very much water. There is rivers, but there's not like any sea, but it's close enough for me to get to the ocean, which I really like the ocean and the beach. But having that level of forestry, rain, warm, that's what I really appreciate. Really big green things.
I love that. I personally really like being near the ocean. I'm about half an hour from the ocean where I live. It's pretty great. Oh my goodness, really the awesome. Unrealistic answers in the chat are amazing, like Narnia and the Shire.
Yep, I could see that. Yep. Unrealistically, I don't think I could really have one. I mean, if I had to choose like a fantasy world, Neverland.
Oh, yeah.
Neverland would be it.
Oh, I've always been a big Peter Pan fan.
Yeah, Peter Pan is my favorite fairy tale.
Yeah.
And I'm actually reading that to my daughters right now, so.
It's one of my all-time favorite books. I just love it. It's just so, it's so sweet. Okay, your mic's doing the thing.
I'm ready.
How's that?
So good.
I'm ready.
Oh, we are having the best night, you guys. Anyone who's missing out on this is missing out on such a good time. Oh, my cat. No, don't bite me. Okay, next question. What is a type of, like, crafting medium that you've tried but you didn't like?
Oh. Let's see. I'm hearing that. Are you hearing that?
What?
I'm hearing something annoying on my end, but
oh, okay. I'm not hearing anything.
Oh, good. I'm glad. I'd
hey, John, can you turn that TV down?
Anyone else. So I think that the one thing that I didn't like, I mean, it's probably just painting and drawing, because I get so frustrated that I can't get it the way that I want. And I just don't put enough time into like allowing mistakes, getting better, different things like that. And so it's been the one thing that has just been kind of, not working. Mr. Kraft is having a jam session.
No, sorry, that's my husband. That's Mr. Susie. I'm sorry.
I would absolutely believe it if it was my family. So.
No, Mr. Susie's having a jam sesh in the living room, which is literally like steps away from here. So I've closed the door now. So
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, okay, so where did we leave off now that I've moved? Oh, so who is your favorite Clue Crew member and why is it Lilo?
Gosh. Wow. You know, I could say so many things about Lilo. The fluff ball would not survive. I don't know how they have survived in the woods. but they have. Mainly because I really enjoyed seeing Lilo in White Wolf of Bicycle Creek. I think that's the biggest reason why.
Do you know I just saw that like moments before I got on with you, and I was like, wait, I went to go like post my story, and then I saw that and I was like, wait, I have to go back.
Look again, double take.
So good. We roll the woods, she says. Amazing. If you could put on a play, which Nancy Drew game would you do, and who would you play?
Could put on a play.
A play.
Like turn one of the games into a play.
Exactly.
And then I get to choose what character I am. Now, you say play, but if it was a musical, it'd be completely different.
Okay, so they specified play, but if you want a musical, then go for it, because there's no rules on Spilling the Susie.
There's no rules. Okay, well, if I had to choose for play, I think the one that would work better flow-wise as a play is probably Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon.
Really? Ooh.
Just because there is setting change, and you're going from car to car, and I feel like that makes more sense, in my opinion, to have, rather than have one whole mystery happen in, like, one small location.
Yeah.
And so I think it makes most sense to do train, and I think it would be most entertaining as well. And if I had to choose the character that I played as, I probably would choose Fatima.
Yes!
Well, howdy!
Hot dang!
Hot diggity dog!
Oh, so good. Oh my gosh. So it's funny because somebody also asked which Nancy Drew game would you make a feature-length film out of, and my immediate thought was Last Train.
Oh my goodness. That would be so like Murder on the Orient Express.
Right.
If I excluded that one and chose a different game to see as a movie, I would bounce between Waverly and Ghost of Thornton Hall.
Ooh, Ghost of Thornton Hall would be such a good movie. There's
Actually,
that one
you know
is
what?
so deep.
Spy would be great.
It really
because
would.
it has so much drama that goes on, and you're getting so in the intense emotions. I think it would look really great in a film to see Nancy's reactions to different things, her emotion, all those things that we just don't get to see in the game.
Yeah.
I feel like a feature-length film of The Silent Spy would just be super good as a drama, I think. So yeah, for sure. Morgan says, could you imagine a Fatima ballad? It would be called F, not PH. Well, my cousin went to junior college.
So good. All right, it's Crunchy again. Can you swap?
Instead, I just muted myself.
Whoops.
Okay, how's it sounding?
So good.
Gosh.
Oh, I hate this for you, but it's also so on brand.
I'm glad that it's not to a point where there's no solution. I would rather go back and forth than to have to make everyone deal with it the entire time.
I know, because at this point, I'm like, we're in too deep. We're doing this. It's here.
I'm a crunchy gal, though, so...
She's just a little crunchy. Alright, so if you had to be known for streaming games that weren't Nancy Drew, what would you choose?
What? Oh my goodness.
Mean, right?
There's so many different things that I really like, and there's so many that I haven't even ventured upon yet that I really want to do.
Yeah.
I really like playing Overcooked.
Yeah, that's fun.
And the reason why I would say that one is just because there's so many levels. It's so entertaining to see people fail and catch things on fire, and I think it's just had a really good flow to it that would be fun. And I don't see very many people playing that game. Mm-hmm. And so I feel like it has a lot of potential to be doing that. So
yeah, absolutely. That's super fun. All right. It is time for a game of FMK.
Oh no.
Are you ready?
I think I am.
It doesn't matter if you are.
I know, right? It's just gonna happen. Just rip it off like a Band-Aid, Susie. Let's go.
I'm like, I run the show. All right, who are you gonna kiss? All right, so your first option is Shorty Thurmond.
Oh.
Let's see. Oh, by the way, we're in the every character wheel. Everybody always chooses that one first, so I just went for it. Okay, your second option is Nicholas Falcone.
Ooh.
And your third option is suspenseful music. Here we go. Alexei Markovic.
Oh my lord.
Shorty, Nicholas, and Alexei.
I'm totally marrying Alexei.
Oh, yeah.
And I will kiss Nicholas. He's a little too muscular to fight. And he's not as ugly, in my opinion, as Shorty. So I'm going to fight Shorty.
Oh, goodness. I feel like fighting Shorty is the only possible answer.
Yes. Oh, I'm hearing people agree, so I really like that.
Yeah, Joanna did the exact same thing. Laura is doing what I would do, which is to fight Shorty, marry Nicholas, and kiss Alexei. I love me some Nick Falcone.
Wow.
Maggie says, I thought about marrying Nicholas, but his life seems unstable.
Oh my goodness.
Poison Shorty with underripe vegetables. Here comes Tori with the hot takes.
There you go, Tori.
Oh, I love you, Tori. You're so fun.
That's an easy way to fight him. I'll take it.
Oh my gosh, Liv, no. Liv is going to marry Alexei, kiss Shorty, kiss the cook, and fight Nikki.
I can see that. Kiss the cook. I could understand that.
If you're only doing that for the kiss the cook, I don't think it's worth it. I don't know, Liv.
Oh my goodness.
Can you just imagine, like he will just be like, here's Shorty every time he enters the room. Like, no. Not into that.
But if you kissed him, it's done with.
Imagine
Mary
if we
is the
kissed
rest
on
of your
the
life.
ledge of the cliff dwellings.
So romantic.
Oh, so romantic.
Fight the power. Thank you, Amy.
Nick is gonna go from protest to protest. Alexei is a small business owner. Yeah. I mean, yeah, but I just really love Nick. Nick Falcone in those cargo shorts and flip-flops. I live in a van, I guess. Same.
Oh my goodness.
Imagine if we kissed in front of the protest.
So If I had to attribute Mr. Crafts to a Nancy Drew character, one of the characters that I would lean more towards is Alexi, so I have to say marry Alexi.
Yeah.
Plus, I consider him kind of attractive.
Oh, he is a very beautiful old
He's
man.
on that list.
Yeah. Yeah, love him. Similarly, if I were to compare Mr. Susie with a Nancy Drew character, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be Nick Falcone. Oh, it's too
Oh my
funny.
goodness.
Just, like, not the going from protest to protest thing, but the general personality of, like, being extremely passionate about a lot of things.
That makes sense. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So, anyway, let's do some more questions. And, Joanna says Alexi is 100 a silver fox. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Laura's gonna come down the aisle on a wrecking ball.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, so good. Okay, BRB Pinteresting my Royal Palladium wedding. So good. Oh, Laura, you're too funny tonight. Okay, more questions. Which game would you like to experience in real life as any character, and why?
Well, if I had to choose living it in real life, to be a character, it would have to be Nancy.
Mm-hmm.
And then choosing which one.
You're
It's
crunchy,
really
by
tough. Oh, crud.
So sorry. We're gonna get into such a good rhythm where I'm just gonna say crunchy and you're just gonna switch.
That's what it's gonna be.
It's so good now. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's so weird. Living in real life, maybe Sea of Darkness.
Yeah.
I really love the location. I'd love to see a ship like that.
Mm-hmm.
By the Herrlichkeit, and there's a lighthouse, and I'm really obsessed with lighthouses. So I think sea is what's gonna have to do.
Yeah, I understand. Jetpack says, we need a what wedding dress I'd give you based on your favorite Nancy Drew game ASAP, please. And I can make that happen, Jetpack, because I will be at work on Saturday. So tell me your favorite Nancy Drew game and I'll let you know. Okay, so, your favorite game is C, correct?
It's up there.
Okay.
I would say that. Hold on 1 second. I just realized that it should be fine. That'll be fine.
You look like
it's not that. It's I'm afraid of it dying.
Oh.
So I was checking the battery powder. The battery powder. Okay. C is up there. I try to not veer towards a favorite game. It's really, really hard. But I have a top 5 that rotates based on the season and how I'm feeling, because after I play the game, it's I feel satisfied, almost I had a dessert and it was that was good for the time being. I don't think I need another piece of it for a bit, and then I move on to the next one. So that's kind of how it works for me. So Sea of Darkness was there for the time being, and I played Sea of Darkness streaming wise, and so now I'm on to the next thing. So
yeah. So what is the best and worst puzzle in C, in your opinion? Because I know we've got some opinions going on here.
Yeah. Best is, I have to say choose a best and worst. Worst would probably be the cooking.
Ugh, I know.
I think there could be some definite changes to make it better.
Yeah.
And not as overwhelming, because a lot of people just don't
not
even
cooking.
touch it. So, yeah.
It's not cooking. It's picking a picture of a puffin and a picture of a seal and saying it's ready.
In terms of the best, I feel like the ship wheel was something that we hadn't seen quite before, and I really enjoyed having that freshness to it. It wasn't that challenging, but I felt like it was so different than what we had seen before in the series that I have to really put it up there, just because it's more unique.
Yeah. That's cool. Okay. So, welcome back, Hugh. Things are going well. We keep switching back and forth between her two microphone sources, so that's really fun. And yes, you did miss FMK, but don't you worry, because we will play it again in a few minutes. Anyway, so, let's see, where are we? If you could only do one, would it be crafting or Nancy Drew?
Oh, heresy. Okay, so let me break this down. If I didn't do Nancy, does that mean that I can't watch streaming at all?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, then I have to quit Nancy.
Yeah.
And I'll watch other people play Nancy, and I'll do all the crafting, because it's just, there's so many options out there. There's so many things that I've been wanting to do, and it's so practical for my family to have that. And so I have to choose crafting and say goodbye to Nancy Drew. And then if I stream, then I'll just stream something else.
Yeah. Who asked this question? I think it's Evil. Hold on.
I know, this makes me want to cry.
Whoever asked this, I'm about to call you out. Hold on. Wait, where am I? It was Jetpack. Jetpack, how freaking dare you? Okay.
That was tough. Good one, though.
Okay. Oh, Hugh picked his. He's gonna fight Shorty, kiss Alexi, and marry Nicholas. So, Hugh and I are in perfect alignment on this.
Yeah, no.
So good, so good. Okay, so would you? This is just as evil, by the way. I think it was also Jetpack. Would you rather only be able to play your favorite Nancy Drew game, or never be able to play it again?
Well, see, that's the thing. I don't have like a particular favorite.
I know, you're crunchy, by the way. Jetpack says not all my questions were that mean, though. Liv is the only one to kiss Shorty for the free food. Unbelievable. Yeah.
I think I couldn't stream if I chose my favorite game, which changes, by the way.
Yeah. Which is fine.
But, yeah, maybe it's fine. Maybe then I could just say I will be fine with just playing my favorite one at the time, which changes, and just do that, maybe. I know.
That's so great.
You can't get me on this.
Jetpack says she asks Scuba questions like this all the time. That's what they do on their daily walks.
You're really good at these questions. I am so bad at making questions. That's why I've never sent a single question into the interview, because I'm just like, it's going to be so generic. Someone's already going to have said it. It's going to be boring, and it's not going to be eye-opening. So there you go.
I have noticed that. However, you do have to send one question in tonight. I have a traveling question. You're going to have to ask a question.
I don't even know what to do.
It's okay. You can start thinking about that now.
Okay. I'll think.
And it can be anything. It can be literally anything.
Who's next?
Liv.
Liv? Oh, okay. I got this.
Yeah, you've got this. Liv says, I'm a homestead wife. That's so good. Okay, so next question is, You have to replace one character in one of your favorite games with a bucket. Who is it?
With a bucket.
With a bucket. Thanks, Jetpack.
With a bucket. Okay, well, let's just stick with...
Should we stick with C
I'm gonna go with... I'm gonna pick Waverly for right now. Because that's the one that I'm itching to play.
It's a good one.
And to replace with a bucket, it would have to be Leela Yadav.
Oh, really? I love Leela.
Oh, no, I hate her.
Oh, I love her. She's my
bestie.
Me. When I play that game, I'm like, yes, let's play all the air hockey. Let's go.
Yeah, I'd rather talk to a bucket. I'd also rather play against a bucket.
I love her so much. Oh my gosh. Every time I'm just like, air hockey, darts, let's go.
Yeah, I can't stand her.
Hugh says, do they have to be replaced with a bucket, or can we just put a bucket on that character's head? Well, whose head would you put a bucket on, Hugh?
If I put a bucket on a head, I would choose Izzy.
Yeah, same. He was asking me real questions, yeah. Laura loves playing Waverly in the fall. I always play Waverly at Christmas time. That's my Waverly time frame. All right, nice. So we're through Jetpack's questions now, I think.
I survived.
I love you so much, Jetpack. But anyway, so Frank or Ned for Nancy? Are you team?
I'm team Ned.
Okay.
I'm loyal to Ned. But I definitely want to kick Nancy in the butt about being a better girlfriend.
Seriously, I'll drink to that.
Yeah. I hear my daughter outside the door.
What little person?
Waiting for me. As she heard my voice.
Oops.
Dad'll come to the rescue in a second.
Good. All right, so next question is, how did you get into the games?
Okay, so I got into the games when I was around 12. And what happened was I actually went to the library, local library, and we always got movies there, books there. And I actually picked up a Nancy Drew game, but I thought it was a movie because I was ignorant.
Yeah, well, you were a child.
And I was a child. And I thought it looked so interesting. It was The Phantom of Venice.
Oh, such a good one.
And I enjoyed it so much. Granted, I started it off like completely confused about what was going on. I had no idea. With that opening sequence, I was so lost.
Oh, it's a crazy one.
Yeah, so I was like, what in heaven's name? Did I do something wrong? But anyways, when I realized it said 18 and then it had the trailer for the next one, I was like, there's more. And I told my grandma I want to go back to the library and look for more. And then it turns out my cousins had actually been playing it all this time and they never said anything. But they didn't like it. They didn't like the Nancy Drew series. Nope. They grew out of it very quickly. And so they just sent me all of the things. So for the next couple of years was just gifting both birthday and Christmas all the Nancy Drew games.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
Oh, I love that. All right, Crunchy again. And what inspired you to make videos and start streaming?
So I would say that I've been wanting to do this for a long time. I get very passionate about the things that I stick to. And I thought, I've heard a lot of people say that I'm a pretty entertaining person, if you get to know me. Okay. And so having something where I can entertain people just seemed like the right thing. And I thought it would be so cool if I could just stream Nancy Drew games because
Yeah.
it's something I'm super passionate about.
Yes.
And this was just for years and years and years of just thinking that. And then I just always told myself, you know, I'm not good enough. I don't have the right equipment. I wouldn't gain any followage at all, and just completely ripped myself apart. It was no one, it was just me ripping myself apart. And then everything happened in April. And I finally confessed to my husband my secret dream. I said, wouldn't it be so cool if I could just stream Nancy Drew games? And he's like, why aren't you doing it? And I gave him all my cruddy reasons for that. And he finally was just so encouraging. He's like, you should just do it. Whether you care about the followage or, you know, we could work out the equipment stuff. I can help you as much as I can. I could watch the girls for you. Oh. And it was just so important to me that, and then hearing all these people's just like super excited about some of the crochet things and knitting things that I was working on and wanted to work on. I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to do it. And I totally just went into it without any like sort of preparation or whatever. So there, like, I think Tori was one of the first people that came to my streams.
Yay,
and
Tori.
It was so cruddy. And thank you, Tori. You've been a real trooper with me. And then I wouldn't say I really started streaming until I hit Alibi and Ashes. And then it wasn't shortly after that that people started streaming themselves. And I was like, whoa, like I didn't, like everyone just wanted to do it all at once. And so I was like, okay, yeah, cool. Like there's a whole band of us now. Yeah. Whether you like it or not.
Yeah, it's so funny. Like I have a similar origin story actually, because I also didn't think that I could do it. I was a YouTuber when I was 16 and got in my head and deleted everything. And nobody will ever see those. They're all gone. And, and then I was finally like early this year, I was like, I'm gonna do it. And then it truly didn't like coincide with the Nancy Drew stuff happening, but that helped so much.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like that, like it brought us all together, and now we all have this like group supportive of each other's streams thing going on, and it's so good.
I couldn't even think that I'd be at this point, honestly. Like I didn't even know Tori coming and Maggie coming. Yeah, Maggie was one of the earlier people too, and Amy as well, and just having them come in, like even when I was just like, I have no idea what I'm doing, I had nothing going to my name, they came, and it was such a big help.
Those girls that you just named are
talk.
Amazing people. Just the cream of the whole like Clue crew. Amazing.
I need to meet all of these gals now. So.
I know. I'm telling you guys. Clue Crew Convention.
I'm down. When this idea was talked about a long time ago at one of Hugh's streams, my husband, I was like, oh, that'd be so much fun. It'd be such a dream. And he's like, if that happened, we can totally make that work. We can totally change our budget and everything and fit it in. And I was like, oh my gosh.
It does need to be a thing, you guys. Everyone in the chat is suddenly like, yes. So this year I went to a planner convention and it was very expensive, but I think I'm going to skip it next year, and maybe the funds that would go to that could go to a Clue Crew convention.
Is that soon? Is that pretty soon? What time frame is the planning thing?
The planning
or I guess it doesn't really matter.
Oh, that's in April of 24 now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I already went to it this year. It was in March this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
What all goes into a convention? Like, if it's not that much planning involved, like, I would totally get my hands into helping plan that.
I mean, I think that, like, the group of us that is always in the virtual cafe, I feel like we should just plan it.
We should just plan it.
We should just do it, and then we should be like, hey, everyone else, here's where we're gonna be on X date.
Yes.
Come hang out, maybe? I think we should find, like, a hotel that, like, has a place for everyone to stay, obviously, and then a place for everyone to, like, get together in one room. Those are really, really easy to find, obviously, because every hotel has that. So I think we just need to find a hotel and then just be like, hey guys, like, we're all going to get rooms in this hotel. Bring your spouse, bring your kids if you want. It's going to be a very family-friendly event. And, yeah.
Well, I'm like, if that ever happens, I'm going to start working on my crochet and knitting stuff more intensely and take a break from streaming. Mm-hmm. And I would totally have a stand of Nancy Drew related things. I would absolutely do that. So.
Oh my gosh, but all of the people with the small businesses have little, like, pop-up shops.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, so we're going to revisit this later, you and me, and anyone else who wants to help. You're crunchy again. And then we're going to make this happen. It's going to happen, you guys. This is happening. Okay, so the next question is, which characters, besides Nancy Drew and friends, would you want to hang out with?
That I would want to hang out with?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Who would be your bestie?
I really feel like I would get along with Ryan and Kyler.
Love Kyler.
Yeah, I feel like Katie Firestone's too intense for me, honestly.
Who's too intense?
Katie Firestone, I feel like, is too intense.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah. You're still crunchy.
Oh, this is fun, isn't it?
I hate this for you. I'm so sorry, but I love having you.
I'm glad that we can bounce back and forth. Like
I know.
Let's see. It's hard to think of every single character at once. So I hope that we can settle on those. Elizabeth is kind of fun, I think.
Yeah.
If you got to open her up a little bit, I feel like she would be fun.
Yeah, for sure.
So Renata, I really appreciate Renata. I'd love to hear all of her stories. Just sit down and go through that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So Abby's just said in the chat about the having pop-up shops at the Clue Crew convention. She says we're going to be like the people who bring empty suitcases on trips for souvenirs, except they'll start out with our own merch and end up with something from everyone else.
Right.
So I actually have a little story to tell you there, Abby. When I went to the planner convention, I brought an extra suitcase because I was told that they give you so much stuff at this particular convention that you need an extra suitcase. So I brought an extra suitcase and it was not big enough.
Wow.
So can you imagine if we did a Clue Crew convention? Yeah. It would be even worse. Anyway, so this is a really fun question. I really love this question. What is your comfort game? Doesn't have to be Nancy Drew.
Oh, comfort game.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't have to be Nancy Drew.
Yeah. Can be anything.
I
was talking about this one with you earlier. It's a good one.
I think it depends on what kind of comfort I'm needing. So, like, if I'm really sad, it would be something really calm, like a Nancy Drew game.
Yeah.
But if it's something where I'm, like, super anxious, then I would actually choose Mario Kart on my Switch.
Nice.
Because I feel like it just drives off all the energy that I have.
Yeah.
So, if that makes any sense.
No, I love that. Yeah. I feel like that's a really, like a really good comfort game to have, you know? Like, it's fun and it's distracting and it's nostalgic And yeah, that's a good
Oh,
one.
yeah.
All right, you know what's a comfort game for everyone in the chat? FMK, it's time.
Oh,
All right,
great.
which wheel would you like? Would you like every character, just the men or just the women?
Let's do... Can I choose for which... Oh, well, that doesn't make sense. Can I do one... Well, no, that's not going to work either.
What do you want?
I don't know. Help me. Just do a random. Whatever you think is best, I'll do it.
Okay, we'll continue with all the characters again. So,
Good idea.
all right. You're so funny, Ricki. All right, so your first character is Henrik Vanderheen, whom I love. Your second character is Mel Corbalith,
Ooh.
who we
I
all
am very
love.
interested in.
Yeah. And your third character is Hal Tanaka,
Whoa.
who is a minor.
Wow.
Henrik
I
does
know.
have a voice like butter, Jetpack. I know.
Yeah, don't even.
I am into Henrik.
If you guys haven't seen my latest Secret of the Scarlet Hand VOD, you need to see it.
I haven't seen it.
You need to see it. It was
I will watch it.
pretty wild, and it was about Henrik, and you need to see it.
I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to watch that now.
Hal, I would kiss.
Okay.
Mel, I would fight.
Mm-hmm.
And I would definitely marry Henrik.
Oh, yes. So good.
That's what I would do.
So good.
There you go, Tori. See, kiss Mel on the cheek is a good way. Yeah,
There you
I would
go.
agree. Like, if I had to do that, if I had to kiss a girl, I would kiss on the cheek. Not gonna go beyond that.
Maggie says Hal might be 18.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It's just that he's in high school, so.
Yeah.
I know that I put them on the wheel, but it comes to my mind.
Amy just blew my mind.
She's gonna fight Henrik? What? Amy.
Forehead smooch.
Just a little forehead smooch. That's super cute. All right,
Yep.
we've got a little bit more questioning to do.
I'm ready.
What color are you gonna dye your hair next?
I don't know. I don't think I am. I don't know. I did think about doing a dusty blue.
Ooh.
That was the battle between the red and the dusty blue.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite like Johanna Moana. It would be a little bit lighter than what she did.
Yeah. That's so funny you say that because I'm literally about to go blue as well.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
Let's
We're
just
all gonna
everybody
be
dye
blue
our hair
girlies.
blue together because
Yes.
we're the Clue crew.
We're the Blue Clue crew.
I know.
So good. All right, you're crunchy, and your next question is
Thank you.
What's the first thing in a game or a book or whatever that you remember like wanting to make and have?
Can't really remember a first because the first one that I like actually was like I could do that was from Secret of Shadow Ranch with Frances Humber Shaw.
Yeah.
I was like I could do that. It could be really easy, but the thing that I would actually want is probably Nico's sweater from
Deadly Device.
Deadly Device.
Yeah.
So, oh my gosh,
I
my
love his
battery is
sweater.
running low.
Oh no.
I did not think this through. I plugged it in. It's plugged in right now. but it's not keeping up with everything.
Do we need to hurry up and finish?
I'm okay with
What?
bouncing. I don't know if I can. I don't know. We'll see. Let's just do the next question and see how long my iPad can last.
Okay.
The final
I'll skip
countdown.
some.
Speed answers here.
Okay. What location from a game would you travel to if you could?
I think I would do Saw.
Yeah? That's a good one. Mm-hmm. What is your favorite thing about being a mom?
I don't think I can answer that. I know rapid fire. I don't think I do a rapid fire for this one. But I think the loveliest thing is that my daughters help me realize things more about myself, and they teach me to be a better person than I thought. Like, and they also like bring out like this side of me that I didn't know that I could have, and I'm learning so much more patience and understanding of feelings and emotions and things like that I never thought I would have. And so they just really soften me up. So
Yeah. Oh, that's so good. What was your favorite part of today's video that Her Interactive posted?
So I would say that seeing the team in the video, it showed me so much personalization and like seeing the faces of the company and just seeing like how much they care and how human they are and how hard they're working, and just showing people like we are dedicated and we are they're also listening to everyone. They're coming into the chats and things like that. I just feel like there's so many things about the video, about the game that I'm excited about, but I would say as a whole, I am most excited to see the company doing the things the way that they're doing it.
Yeah, absolutely. I liked the boots. Anyway, so the last question, since we're going rapid fire now, I'm going to skip a whole bunch. The last question before our traveling question is, go ahead and, when I finish this, just guess who sent this in. If you ever have another child, did you know that the name Morgan is unisex? So you can just have that picked out already.
Sorry, no. Our next child, and every child that we're going to have, is going to have a Nancy Drew reference in it.
Yes.
And Morgan is not on that list. Sorry, Morgan.
Oh well, Morgan. All right, so the traveling question was, what is your go-to, like, did you know fact from a Nancy Drew game?
I don't really have a go-to fact. I'm more, when I talk about the Nancy Drew series, especially to people that don't know the series, I typically talk about its educational value. I tell them the general things that I've seen, like Morse code, culture, language, history, all those things, and I just list them off, but I don't have like a specific thing. And I just say that it has so much potential for homeschooling, and I could just say everything about it, but I won't, because I do plan on doing a video talking about Nancy Drew and homeschooling at some point.
Oh, how cool. Wow, that's really nice. Oh, I can't wait to see that. That's going to be really super interesting to, like, see your thoughts on that. All right.
I still have time, so I don't know if you have any other questions.
Actually, yes. So, do you have a question for Liv?
Oh, right, Liv.
Oh, right, Liv.
Okay, so for the question for Liv is, what is your favorite thing that you're doing homestead-wise? Is it raising the chickens? Is it taking care of the bees and having the honey? I have to ask that, like, what part is your favorite?
I love that. She is such a cool person. Is she not the coolest person?
Oh, yeah. She was wearing my t-shirt when I met her. It was awesome.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And she has my crafting and gaming bag, and I just absolutely love that.
She's just the sweetest. Oh my gosh. You're a little crunchy again if you want to swap back. There we go. Okay, so since you've got a little time,
I do.
let's play another round of FMK.
We got the important stuff out of the way,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, so we can just play FMK for the rest of the battery life.
the rest of the...
All right, so
you can ask me any question you want.
all right, so your first FMK person is Kiri, whom we all love to hate. And now your second person is Quigley Kim. And finally, you're getting some real winners here. Oh my gosh, Fiona Malloy.
Oh my lord.
This is a terrible one.
Yeah, I'm gonna fight Kiri. No, wait. I take that back. I'm gonna fight Quigley. Cause yeah, I'm not sticking with Quigley. I'm gonna fight her. I will kiss Kiri and I will marry Fiona.
Fiona is marriage material. Absolutely.
Yeah, she is definitely older, but I feel like I could spend the rest of her life with her.
She will give you potatoes and carrots and then she'll just be gone.
It won't be long, so.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we need a redeeming game of this now. Let's do this again.
Okay, good.
Goodness gracious. What a terrible one. Alright, so Gunnar. Who else? This wheel takes a long time to spin. Ryan. And your last person is Alexi.
Yeah, I could do this. Except I can't. Because I can't fight Gunnar.
I know.
I would not live. Okay, so I will fight Ryan as much as I love her.
I know, she's wonderful.
I feel like I could be a different challenge against her. But I will kiss Gunnar and marry Alexi.
Yeah. Alexi's been a popular choice tonight.
Yeah.
We all love him. What a great guy. You know who should come back in a future game is Alexi.
Yep, but he's not, and it's sad.
What'd you say?
But he's not, and it's sad.
I know.
I think I would justify the act of bringing him back with a different voice actor. But maybe not like a huge role right away.
Mm-mm.
I think I would be okay with having him. Well, I don't know. I love his beautiful face. So either way.
I mean, they've changed Nancy's voice, so they can change his voice.
Well, yeah, but I feel like there's the two options. Either we don't give him as much of a role, so like a phone character, right?
That would be cool.
But then he's not. Then we wouldn't have any sort of familiarity with him.
Mm-hmm.
But if we had him as an in-game character, then we can at least still see the way that he looks and get used to his new voice.
Yeah.
But then it's a lot to have in a game.
Well,
right off the bat.
From your lips to her interactive's ears. So we'll see. We'll see. Morgan thinks that Tex and Dave should come back. Yeah. They could find a sound-alike voice actor. Yes, they could. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. So, how much battery do you have left?
4%. So we've gone down 1%.
Okay.
That whole time.
That's not too bad.
I'm totally fine with going down to like 1% and then calling it good.
I won't make you do that, but I will make you play one more game of FMK.
Oh, okay. All right. I got it. Okay, let's do it.
Just because it's just so much fun. And also, I didn't play enough last week because we were having technical difficulties last week. So we played one game last week, so we're making up for it this week. So
sounds good.
All right, so Leela Yadav, your favorite person. And your second person is...
That's a good idea, Morgan.
Brenda Carlton. And your third person is... Let's see, what should be Alexi again? Abby Sedaris.
Wait, say that one more time?
Abby from Message in a Haunted Mansion.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All I heard was like a foreign language in my head for some reason. So, okay. Leela Yadav, Brenda Carlton. Okay. I'm gonna fight Leela.
I figured you'd fight Leela.
Okay, I'm gonna fight Leela.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to kiss Brenda Carlton, and I'll marry Abby.
I feel like, yeah, Abby's probably the nicest option.
Yeah, I wouldn't believe with her on a lot of beliefs or anything like that, but I feel like I could deal with it compared to Leela and Brenda.
You know that she would haunt your house, right?
She can't scare me.
She would totally haunt your house and then would be like, I told you this place was haunted, and then you'd eventually find like hidden speakers in your ducts.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty snoopy, so I'd rather though pretend like it scares me so that she can just like live it off and then be done with it rather than trying to increase things over time.
Yeah. Amazing. All right. Well, that is all I have for you tonight, folks. This has been so super fun. Tori's gonna fight them all.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, for those whose questions didn't get asked, you can totally ask me anywhere else and I'll answer them for you. So
yeah, we skipped a few. Nothing too crazy. One of them was, how many rubber ducks do you have?
I don't know.
A lot, right?
I'll count it sometime and I'll let you know.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, dear. Well, thank you so much for joining me. This has been so much fun.
Having me. Yes.
Yeah, and then everyone be sure to join me on Friday nights. I am going to attempt to finish Agatha Christie's ABC Murders. We'll see. That's going to be part 4. And we'll see if it's a 5-part series or not. But I don't think it'll go over 5 parts. So join me then. It's going to be super fun. Remember, that's Friday night, different night. It's going to be different. And then Sunday, I will be playing Secret of the Scarlet Hand, and we're going to be thirsting over Henrik van der Heuen. So that's going to be a fun one. Be sure to join me. And everyone in the chat, please thank Ricki for being amazing and joining us and just having so much fun. That was a weird way to say it. You don't have to thank her, but you should because she's cool. Amy wants to know who's the next interviewer. Liv. Liv is coming on next week. So you guys have to join me next Wednesday. What day is that? Hold on. I have my stream planner right here. Hang on. That's this week. That's next week. Okay, Wednesday the 16th is Liv, aka Ginger Honey Love Beat, our favorite person. So, join us then. It's going to be so super fun. Watch out for that question box going up Tuesday morning. And just give us all the chaos. Give it all. All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining. Have a great night, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you. Bye.